Imagine walking into a job interview, a doctor's office, or even a classroom, and instantly being judged not for your skills, your ideas, or your character, but for the size of your body. Sounds like a dystopian nightmare, right? But for millions of people, this is daily life. Today, we're exposing the silent epidemic of fat discrimination and why it's not just about health. It's about power, bias, and a system rigged against you. Stick around. What you learn next might change how you see the world forever. Let's start with a hard truth. Fat discrimination is everywhere, but we've been trained not to see it. Studies show 42% of adults face weight-based stigma, often from the people they trust most. Doctors dismissing symptoms as just lose weight. Employers paying heavier workers less for the same job. Even teachers assuming fat students are lazy or unintelligent. But here's the kicker. This isn't about concern. It's about stereotypes. And stereotypes? They're lethal. Wait until you hear what happens when this bias seeps into healthcare. It's more dangerous than you think. Picture this. You're in crippling pain, but your doctor blames your weight. Turns out, it's a burst appendix. This isn't a hypothetical. It's reality. Research shows fat patients are 65% more likely to be misdiagnosed. Why? Weight bias. Doctors spend less time with them, order fewer tests, and often ignore symptoms unrelated to size. And guess what? This kills people. But the scariest part? It's not even the worst form of discrimination. Up next, the shocking reason why your paycheck might depend on your pants size. Here's a number that'll make your blood boil. In the US, women labeled obese earn up to 14% less than thinner peers, even with the same qualifications. For men, it's 8%. And no, this isn't about confidence or productivity. Studies prove hiring managers discriminate within seconds of seeing a resume with a heavier person's photo. But why? Because we've been sold a lie. That thin equals disciplined and fat equals lazy. And that lie, it's making corporations billions. Now, what if I told you this isn't just about money or health? It's about control. Think about every TV show, ad, or meme you've seen. Fat characters? They're either the punchline or the villain. This isn't an accident. For decades, industries, diet, fashion, even wellness have profited by convincing us thin is the only way to be valuable. But here's the twist. Body diversity is natural. Yet we're taught to hate ourselves and each other for not fitting a mold. And that hate, it's by design. So we've seen how weight bias isn't just hurtful, it's dangerous. And it thrives on the idea that our bodies define our worth. But what if there was a way to reclaim control, one backed by science and guided by medical professionals? Enter GLP-1 medications. These FDA-approved therapies don't just help you lose weight. They help regulate your appetite, improve your metabolic health, and restore confidence. So you're judged on who you are, not what you weigh. Imagine walking into a doctor's office knowing you have an evidence-based treatment at your side. Or going on a first date free from the fear of being dismissed for your size. Or simply scrolling social media without feeling that old familiar sting. For millions, GLP-1s have been the first step toward feeling seen as a person, not a number on a scale. Of course, medications alone can't end discrimination, but they can help level the playing field. When you've got a tool that works, you can show up in life from a place of strength and self-respect. And that changes the conversation from lose weight to live better. If you'd like to learn more, how GLP-1s work, who they're right for, and how to get started, check out the link to an ebook that explores the GLP-1 journey. It's packed with the latest science and step-by-step guidance by someone who has been through it. Because true liberation starts when we equip ourselves with real solutions. If this resonated, hit subscribe, drop a comment with your questions. And let's keep building a community where health and respect come first.